The children also complain, and the converts also complain, that there is an intellectual divide that they have to face, that they cannot seem to relate to the khutbahs, the speeches, the positions, the thought, the perspectives that come from behind the pulpits of the Islamic institutions in America. They can't relate to them. Maybe it's our own fault. Because we've pushed our children. We've pushed them to become some of the most educated, some of the brightest, some of the hardest working, some of the most competitive students in America. Our best children our children are among some of the best students in America. We have them in Harvard and Yale and Stanford and in all the Ivy League schools, in the Big Ten. They're getting degrees in areas of critical research. They're learning things like, critical methods of historical study, literary criticism, textual criticism, form criticism. They're learning some of the most modern and most revealing historical critical techniques. Some of them are becoming scientists. They're becoming leaders of critical thought and innovative thought in America. That is their mindset. And they've done very well. But when they go to the mosque, they're told one thing, and when they go to their school and everything they've learned and everything they become tells them to take another approach. And I'm not saying this is good or bad. I'm just trying to explain what they explain to me. Because in their education and in their schooling and now in their minds, they're taught rationalism, cold, objective reasoning. While in a community, the stress is on tradition, following traditional thought. Don't question the tradition. Don't raise difficult or controversial questions. They see a conflict there, a conflict of thought. In their education and in their society and in their entire life, they're taught individualism. It has its good and bad sides, but they're taught individualism. We teach them conformance to community norms. Don't rock the boat. Don't make a fitna. Don't create havoc in the community. Don't ask too many questions. One American lady convert back on the West Coast, she converted when she was 53 years old. Her husband had died several years earlier. She discovered this religion by reading the Qur'an, converted to the religion, and she would be constantly going to the leaders of her community, asking them questions, especially about the role of men and women in Islam, badgering them again and again because she didn't find the answers were satisfactory. And she was attacking them on rational grounds. At first, they politely replied, and then they tolerated a little more, and then they started to get a little bit angry with it, and finally they just told her, just leave us alone. Keep your questions to yourself. You are only a convert. We've been Muslims all our life. You are only a convert. The lady had a reply. She said, so were all the companions of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Our community, the American community, teaches our children innovation, adaptation, relativism. Our community stresses the eternal and immutable. Our students are taught critical, objective research. We teach them to revere the ancient authorities. And they see it as a conflict. They see it as two mutually exclusive approaches that both sides are unwilling to meld, to bring together the two approaches, to seek reconciliation. Since this great 75% of Muslims, are you guys getting exhausted? I could tie this up in 1 minute. I thought I tell you the truth, I expected you to want to throw me out of here, but okay.